Okay, let's search for it. Lay. That's worth a bit, but it's getting obliterated. Seriously, you need 100 to, you know, fuck you, game. You need 100 to make a thing of it. You need 100 to make a chunk, and I'm only getting 4 for breaking down stuff. Maybe it's because water broke down, but my god. What? Oh, damn it, I don't remember why I was coming over here. Wait, really? Only 2 world quests? 3? It's only showing me... Yeah, there's much more than 1 and 2. Maybe it's just showing the, like, the best ones. Cool fucking skull. Don't know what that's to do with. Okay. Kind of curious. Can I get? Damn it! Chill run. Item level 830. We'll see if they get a healer or a tank. We'll just keep an eye on this. I have a Shard +2. I have a feeling that I probably won't be geared enough for that. Oh, damn it. They have 3 DPS already. I remember talking about the Crimson Pilgrims before, but who the hell are they? I know I brought them up before, but really, who the hell are they? Because they just suddenly kind of appeared, and that's it. There's Archmage Lanadoc. Okay, I choose to assume he's the member of the council that's not down there. I'll wait a moment. Just keep an eye out for different groups. You know, there might be a better one to jump into. Probably not. Probably not. I would no problem hopping in there, but they already have 3 DPS. No. Can't join these, sadly. So many people selling runs. Okay. I swear there's something I wanted to check out. I just don't remember what. there's this random demon over here that no one gives a shit about. That was easy. Like, it even goddamn well killed someone. Desmond Gravessorrow. Desmond seems to have crossed someone he shouldn't have. We'll figure all that out at some stage, I'm sure. It'll be, whenever I get a rogue up to this level. I assume it's rogues or warlocks that mess with that have a quest over there. Do not enter. Legionaries agents have been sighted in this area. Please report any suspicious activity to Order Ultras in the Vault Hold immediately. Why wouldn't you just station a couple of guards there? Interesting shield. Shaman thing, I assume. The High Keeper's Ward. Ra and Heya created a shield. The High Keeper's Ward acted as a key to the elemental plane. It trumped with the energies of the four elements, which Ra could call upon whenever he desired. Ra and Heya crafted a shield. The High Keeper's Ward acted as a to seal Alkar's demise, Master Ra slammed his fist into the mountaintop. The heavens split open, and all the fire and fury they contained crashed down upon the Windlord's head. Okay, now we got our 3 DPS, tank, and a healer. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get to do a Mythic. Oh yeah. Which one did I sign up for again? I don't remember. These seals offer an additional chance at treasure in dungeons and raids, but at what cost? Gold is indeed treasure, but additional treasure for gold? That is the offer I present. Remember, you can only obtain 3 seals per week. Wait, I just realized something. I need to actually go to the instance. There's no teleport. I'm too used to LFG.
How may I help?
Fell Blaze. I could get a teleport, but I could get teleported in, but by using the Waystone. But that's it. Oh, I went to the wrong one. I for a moment I thought I was going here, but I actually signed up for the Wardens. I'll just fly down. The moment I land, I'll hop back on the Griffin and head over there. It wouldn't take naught but a moment. I think this is the right one to go to. At the very least, it's right next to one of the other players, so... Sorry, just need to take a drink. And quite annoyingly, I'm nearly out of cola. Nearly. Not quite, but approaching. Which is utterly horrendous. Once I succeed in a Mythic, I will get a Mythic Stone, so I can do more runs. I don't have to rely on someone else having stone. I have one now myself. Oh, and it leads me to this one. I should go to the one up top. You know, I wonder, did the Wardens ever really help out the, the semi-ghost elves up here? Or what? Because there's, I didn't... I was going to say I didn't really see them helping out with the whole, Naga attack, but they're dealing with being attacked by the Legion, so that's understandable. But did they ever try and help out with the curse? And I know that's not necessarily Warden's thing, curse skills at dealing with curses, but they're about helping people, from evil. Curses aren't typically quite friendly, What's this? Aura Mercy. Oh, cool. Then again, like they just jail things. So yeah, maybe they wouldn't actually know how to even start to help them, Because I was just ooh, that's cool. I was just thinking
all of the wardens in the use of the Moonblade. With so few of us left, we need all the arms we can get. Venture into the vault.
No, like I was just thinking the one guy stuck under the pillar. So, yeah. What is it with demon hunters and just turning so goddamn easily? Like they're either imprisoned or gone evil. I know they walk a thin line where seduction to the dark side is really easy, but it just like one of the times you see them, they're like, I know we see times where they're fighting a good fight and doing pretty well, but we also frequently see them when they're imprisoned or after going evil. It just happens quite a lot. It just ends up being kind of weird. They're immune to stuns, or at least that one was immune to that stun. That's the one, a big demon you bludgeoned down at the end of the demon hunter thing, I think. Yeah, it is. If you want to double check, though, feel free to have a look at my Calderin playthrough. My Calderin is my demon hunter alt. I'll be doing more playthroughs of him at some stage. Well, I'll be playing more of him, showing the legendary weapons and all that at some stage. When, I'm not entirely sure. But I need to get back and deal with all the other alts first, then start leveling them up through what was it? Start them, level them up so far through their starter zones and whatnot. Then we'll move on to the once that's done for each one. Then the ones that we brought forwards, we'll be bringing them forwards from. Then I'll start leveling them up. The ones that go beyond. Shit. God damn it, I can't think. Yeah. Yeah, basically, I'll be leveling them all up to a certain point. I'll be doing leveling each race up to a certain point, just to cover their starter zones, and one of each class will be brought up to max level. When I've done that, dealt with each race's starter zone, I'll then be bringing them up to. I'll then get back to Calderin at some stage after that. Christ, it's hard for me to formulate cohesive thoughts right now. Just awfully scatterbrained, and this isn't helping. So, There, I gave them the one... here, take that. Gave them the ones that I assumed they would want. Just noticed the tanking one. Christ. Respawn. Oh, they still have the buffs. That's nice. Can I be honest? You know the thing I was trying to say, but I kept tripping over my words? I don't actually remember what I was saying there. Doesn't matter. Ashen Rain. I'm just annoyed that I can't remember what I was trying to say. It doesn't, like I said, it ultimately doesn't matter, but it's just irritating me. Because I don't like forgetting what I'm saying. It just... You end up feeling kind of shitty. That's all. But if you want to know what I was saying, feel free to leave a timestamp in the comments, and then I'll leave a timestamp and I'll go listen, and I might be able to work out what I was trying to get at. Then again, you might be able to figure out what I was getting at if I said enough bits of thoughts, basically. There's a Fellsworn Myrmidon. Does that existing mean that there's a faction in Naga who've turned to the Legion? And how big is that faction? Like, is it... Shield. Is it, has a shard turned to it? Or is it only, a handful?
My people shun me as a freak, and what was my reward? Eternal torment from my sisters.
That actually sounds a lot like the guy, Cormac, from, Diablo.
Expecting neither personal gain nor glory. Can you say the same? As you stand there intoxicated with the powers of Legion.
I will serve my people, the exiled and the reviled. I will slay you and all your kin. And when I'm done, I will fulfill the dreams of my men. It's so good to fight again.
Like, he really does sound like him. Ooh, that's cool. I'm still really bothered because I can't remember what I was actually trying to say. It's actually quite irritating. It doesn't matter. I need to focus on what's happening here. I might actually end up stop talking just so I can goddamn well focus.
And I will unleash my fury upon you. I need no blade to defeat you.
I probably should, we probably should be focusing on ads. This does seem substantially more difficult. He says he needs no blades to defeat me, and yet he has no problem in using blades to attempt to defeat me. Well, it's more of an indirect usage. It's just spinning around, and if we walk into it, we take damage. It's a wee bit different. But than normal usage, but still.